welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry. At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My golly. Almost a sold-out crowd, too. Well, let's sing a little. You want to sing a little? We haven't played this song in forever, so. Shall we sing one?
We shall.
Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Hey, it's the Orange Blossom Special. Bring in my baby back. I think we're going to let everybody get warmed up. Can we let everybody get warmed up a little bit? Come on, Dougie. You want to warm up some, Mickey? Yeah, warm up a little bit. Yeah. He's warmed up. You want to warm up a little, son? Come on, Dustin. Are y'all warmed up? Now what about Mr. Bowers back there? Are you warm, sir? we do it on Friday night at the Orange Blossom Opry. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? We are so glad you're here. It's Friday night and our first Friday night Opry, and my gosh, the place is packed. Thank you so much for coming out. We are the Orange Blossom Opry Band, and we're going to play. The Friday Night Live thing was designed, for those of you who don't know, on Thursday, we have to learn a bunch of songs because we do the showcase, so we got to learn that. On Saturdays, we usually have to back some artist, and I'm not saying that a bad way. We have to learn a bunch of songs, so we decided to have Friday night and do whatever the heck we wanted to do, play just a bunch of songs. So we're going to do that all the Fridays in May, and if you got something you want to hear, write it down on a piece of paper, give it to us, because we're just going to have fun on Friday nights. How many people are here at the Orange Blossom Opry and do not know where you are? Several people. All right. Those are our people. How many people are here for the very first time? Never been here before? All right. We got a lot of newcomers here. Well, thank you for coming out. Where you been, honey? Where? Oh, long story?
Up north, she said.
Okay. Well, I can't hear very well. Up north? Where up north? New York.
Ooh, that is north.
That's up north. All right. Well, anyway, I want to take a second and introduce everybody to you here this evening before we get started. And we're just going to have a bunch of fun and make a lot of jokes. And hopefully you folks will have a great time. Wow, I'm so used to you being over there. Look at him smiling. We were told everybody to smile tonight, and you can't get that smile off that boy's face. Look at him back there. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you, can I tell them about this story? I want to tell them about this story. Most of y'all been here before, right? You all know Kevin. Everybody knows Kevin. All right, well, he is my new hero. He is my hero. 2 days ago, Kevin was out walking his dog. This isn't a joke, and I joke around all the time. This is not a joke. He was out walking his dog, and a pit bull, which I have no use for, broke through the fence, attacked his dog and him. And Kevin ended up fighting with the dog and basically saved his own life and his dog's life. Both he and his dog ended up in the emergency room. And but he's a little beat up. He's got some busted hands, kind of like the old days in the bar brawls.
Which finger did he bite?
Which finger did he bite?
He gave that dog the finger.
Yeah. But I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You make a big, round, warm welcome to a man who loves his dog. That's Kevin Kingston, everybody. The gentleman standing, I guess, next to me is from the great state of Iowa. And many of you all been here before. Next to you? Standing next to me, but not too close. You make me look bad, son. No, he plays about every instrument known to man and sings a fine song as well. Let's do it on three, very loud. Ready, everybody? 1, 2, 3. That's Doug Stock, everybody. Now, the guy behind me, where he usually is way over there, but he's sitting here directly behind me, is the only Floridian in the band. Only guy originally from Florida in the band. And please say hello to the handsome and extremely talented. That's Todd Bowers there. Smiling Bowers, we call him this evening. He's smiling and down. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great state of Texas, via Atlanta, Georgia, is our lead guitar player. Please say hello to Mickey Adams. And you can go, I say this every night, but you can go wherever you want. I don't care. I lived in Nashville 42 years. You can go anywhere you want to. You will not hear anyone that sings any better than our lead singer from Nashville, Tennessee. Say hello to Dustin Jenkins, y'all. I also want to say hello to a couple of other people. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy that makes us sound incredible here in the auditorium and on Facebook as well. He is twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton as an engineer. He is our engineer, and he is our pal. Say hello to Nathan Smith, everyone. And our video person up there on the right. There she is right there. Her name is Karen, and she is from the great state of Ohio. Say hello to Karen. I didn't say anything about your lousy football team at all.
But I will.
There they are right there. What's that mean?
I don't know, but it's backwards because Michigan beat them this year.
I forgot about this year, Dina. Say hello to Karen. She's up there. Ladies and gentlemen, our light guy is a class act. For those of you who have been coming here for a long time, this place has been here about 20 years. And he has turned this place around with his work. All of this light work, everything is all because of our pal. Say hello to Fast Eddie. My name's Bobby Randall, and we're going to play a little music. Yeah. Hey, I come here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. I'm not trying to be nobody, just want a place to be myself.
I spent 1,000 miles of thumbing. Yeah, I wore blisters on my heels, just trying to find me something better here on the streets of Bakersfield.
Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Come on, Dudley. Spent some time in San Francisco. I spent a night there in the can. They threw this drunk man in my jail cell. I took old Dougie's mandolin,
Left him my watch and my old house key. Don't want folks thinking that I'd steal. And I thanked him as I was leaving. Then I headed out to Bakersfield.
Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? My Dwight Yoakam move. I realized my jeans were too tight to do that. Say hello to the folks, Dustin.
Hello to the folks, Dustin. How's everybody doing tonight so far? Well, we must not be doing too good then. Try that again. Y'all been to the concession stand yet? Y'all need a beer or something. I said, how y'all doing so far tonight? Yeah, that's what we need from you. That's what we need from you, because we gotta have some energy up here. And woo, Todd's got a lot of energy up here. Todd, you look so happy. Y'all love Todd. We love Todd. Kick this song off, Todd. It's another back door sneaking in where you've been midnight. You're quiet as a Mack truck, lots of luck thinking of an alibi. Well, every light in the house is on, everything is gone. Left me no chance at redemption, no further exemption. Just a big red goodbye and lipstick on the wall. Goodbye says it all. No long explanation, no reconciliation, no let's talk it over number I can call. Goodbye says it all. Goodbye. have it out tirade. She could have made it real tough, bring it up, all the hell that I raised. But no more wasted words on me. No, she kept it short and sweet. She left me no chance at redemption, no further exemption. Just a big red goodbye and lipstick on the wall. Goodbye says it all. No long explanation, no reconciliation, no let's talk it over number I can call. Goodbye says it all. Goodbye. Come on, Mickey. On me. No, she kept it short and sweet. She left me no chance at redemption, no further exemption. Just a big red goodbye and lipstick on the wall. Well, goodbye says it all. No long explanation, no reconciliation. Talk it over, number I can call. Goodbye says it all. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Hey, goodbye says it all. Correct. Yes. B is in boy. Like me.
I didn't fill that out, not me, Hoss. Taking the blame here. Y'all don't care if we all play in the same key, do you?
Trust me, you'd care. Face of an angel, pretty eyes that shine. I lie awake at night, wishing you were mine. I'm standing here holding the biggest heartache in town. Whenever you come around, I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. And when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come I feel so helpless, I feel just like a kid. What is it about you that makes me keep my feelings hid? I wish I could tell you, but the words can't be found. Whenever you come around, I get weak at ease, and I lose my breath. Oh, I try to speak, but the words won't come. I'm so scared to death. And when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. And when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, oh, when you smile, that smile, the world turns upside down. Whenever you come around, whenever you come around. Thank you.
Dustin Jenkins, everybody. All right, so I need to tell you this. You know, we're going to play Friday nights, and we decided, or we didn't decide, we realized about 2 months ago we don't know any songs.
Right?
We're so busy learning everybody else's songs that we don't know any songs. But we're going to do every Friday night, and we promised that if you come next Friday night, we'll do a bunch of different songs. But here's, speaking of that, here's a new song, isn't it?
New for
us.
us.
Ready? So if you all believe in the power of prayer, just go right at it.
Well, I was ruling the roost. I had all the chicks to myself. Then suddenly happened this funny little feeling I felt. Well, I tried to outrun it, but finally caught up with me. Well, tell us, how can I run from something I can't see?
Oh, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
Well, I always thought I had me a pretty good smile, but I lost that race by a good old country mile. While I was walking around with my head held way up high, well, then a fool made hit me, really took me by surprise. I was saying,
Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Come on, son. Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Well, yeah, kind of like that.
exactly, just exactly like that.
Was it like that? Who did that song? Y'all know who originally did that song?
We did.
We just did it.
Well, I think George did it, but which George? George Jones did it.
George Jones did.
George
George
Washington.
Strait did it.
And a lot of people don't know this, but George Jetson did too.
George Jetson. That was our version.
George Jefferson.
Yeah. What was his name? Sherman Helmsley. Weird, I can't remember
There's
my
probably
own.
somebody else by the name of George out there that's done it a time or two. Somewhere.
Mickey, say hello to these folks tonight.
Hi, everybody. From the back end of the stage. Hey, y'all like my jacket? That's original Buckaroos right there. Yep.
He stole it.
I did. This too, believe it or not.
It is original
Yep.
Buckaroo's jacket, right?
Original Buckaroo. So here's one from Dwight. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride, and I sang Dixie as he died. Way down yonder in the land of cotton, old times there ain't near as rotten as they are on this damned old LA street. Then he drew a dying breath, laid his head against my chest. Please, Lord, take his soul back home to Dixie. I sang Dixie as he died, and people just walked on by as I cried. The Bible had robbed him of all his rebel pride. Oh, I sang Dixie as he died. Doug Stock on the steel, y'all. Get up, boy, while you still can. Run on home to your southern land. Can't you see what life here is done to me? Then he closed his old blue eyes. He felt them against my side. No more pain. Now he's safe back home in Dixie. Oh, I sang Dixie as he died, and people just walked on by as I cried. The Bible had robbed him of all his rebel pride, and I sang Dixie as he died. Oh, I sang Dixie as he died. Wow, what a band. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Singing a Buck Owens song. And tell them about that jacket, Mickey, because it's a pretty cool history behind it.
Okay, so Tom Brumley was actually the pedal steel guitar player for Buck Owens for many years, and he also wound up playing with Dwight.
And who else? Ricky Nelson. And Nicolette Larson. So many other artists, too many to actually name. And I became quite good friends with his widow, Rolene. And a couple of years ago, she actually gave me 3 of his suits. Hi, Rolene. I know you're watching tonight. Love you very much. And I am actually thrilled to own this. The other 2 went back to her, but I had to keep this one. I'm sure you understand. And this arrowhead right here was also Tom's. And this sterling silver piece she sent to me just a couple of weeks ago out of the goodness of your heart. Love you to death, Rolene. I know how to. I got a song that I know will make Todd smile. Right here.
Todd's smiling.
Went partying the other night. I started drinking, it got real tight. Started playing with all of our friends. Felt so good, we had to play again. Hey, bartender. Hey, bartender. Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3 more glasses of beer. She was sitting down in the end. I said, baby, can we be friends? You look as sweet as can be. Come on down and drink with me. Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3 more glasses of beer. Bobby Randall.
Dustin Jenkins. Todd Bowers. And Kevin Kingston.
When we were 7, so much fun. I didn't know it was 1:30. I turned around to have one more. I look at the clock and it was 4:30. Hey, bartender.
Hey,
Look at him.
bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Hey, bartender.
Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3 more glasses of beer. Well, the jukebox playing everything, and everybody was beginning to sing. That's when I heard somebody call. Last call for alcohol. Hey, bartender.
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 Draw 1, draw 2, draw 3 more glasses of beer.
Yeah, I'll have a couple.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why we call him Dougie. I don't know why you're laughing about that, because it doesn't make any sense. All right. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Every time our eyes meet, is almost more than I can tell. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know why you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. The smell of your skin, the taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark, your hair all around me, baby, you surround me, you touch every place in my heart. Oh, it feels like the first time, every time. I want to spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know why you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Oh, every little thing that you do, I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Well, thank you.
I told you so. Hey, where's Gene McCabe? Where are you, Gene? Gene?
Gene's happy.
Good girl. You left your lights on in your car. No, where are you, Gene? Is that you standing up? Come up here for just a second, okay? No, come on. It's no big deal.
Be very
Just
careful.
Come up here. All right. Now, Gene, I'm going to give you this little bag, and there's a couple goodies in there, okay? Will you take this? It's actually a hat for if you got an ugly date. You could flip it upside down. Now turn around, Gene, and face back there. There you go. All right, key of G, fellas. Everybody ready? Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Everybody sing. Happy birthday, dear Gene. Happy birthday to you. Now, Gene, my mama was pretty rough on me, and I grew up a gentleman. I say yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I do that. I would never ask a woman how old she is. I know better than that. How much do you weigh, Gene? All right, you and I, we're through, okay? We're done.
Grievances can be filed at the front office.
All right. Well, happy birthday to you, Gene. We got a couple other birthdays we'll get to. Why don't we do this right now while I'm here? Where's Edna? Is it? I can't see. Delson? Is that it? Edna, are you here? Where's Edna? I can't hear very well. And
I don't know, but you better hide, Edna, because...
Edna,
12:30.
everybody's pointing to you. Edna, stand up for crying out loud. Come on, Edna. All right. Now, it's Edna's birthday, too, and I should hear. Let me give Edna a present. Can we give Edna a present? Hold on.
There's the key.
This is my personal umbrella that I don't usually use. So, actually, that's not true. This is a Orange Blossom Opry umbrella, y'all, and they're on sale. You can buy them, and they're $20. So, Edna, for your birthday, you got $20?
We got you covered.
And Edna's not afraid. She stepped up here and she said she's 86 years old today. By golly. All right, I guess we're done with that. We're going to do a couple more songs and take a break. Here's a song by an old buddy I used to run around with in Nashville a bit. It goes like this. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And while my hands make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And every night you make my daydreams come true. All day long I've been working in town. Time slows down to a crawl. I'm not thinking about you. I'm checking the clock on the wall. But then it's goodbye factory. Hello, love. There's a smile across my face. Then I'm back in the arms of your sweet love, where my thoughts have been all day. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And while my hands will make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And every night you make my daydreams come true. About night things in the middle of the afternoon. And while my hands will make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And every night you make my daydreams come true. Yeah, every night you make my daydreams come true.
I'm just going to say, I ain't making no excuses, but I'm about ready to pass out over here. You know, I'm down to playing with one finger and about half a lung because in the midst of fighting that pit bull. It tore all my muscles up in my ribs, and it had to happen before tonight. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Which finger did he bite again?
he didn't. Well, he didn't bite that one.
You know, though, what I was thinking, Kevin, is, I mean, you got the hell beat out of him by a pit bull, for crying out loud, and you survived. Maybe you should start a side business as a marriage counselor.
That brings me to my next joke. You know, did you hear the one about, how do you turn a fox into a pit bull?
My girlfriend's sitting over there, but you go ahead and say this one.
You know it.
I know it, yeah.
You marry her.
There you go.
Hey.
All right.
That's it. That's
We're
enough.
going to do one more song and take a little break. Folks, the funny thing, I grew up in a little town of about 20,000 people. And when I was the same height, right now, I'm 6'5", when I was in the 9th grade. And I weighed about 80 pounds. And
It was back in 1933.
back in the 30s, right. And in the 9th grade, my mother decided to enroll me in violin lessons, which guaranteed her all the way through high school that I would never have a girlfriend. Because I wore glasses, too. And so I played in the orchestra up there at my little high school, and violin wasn't cool. But anyway, about somewhere in the 70s, this guy came along, and he made playing the violin really cool. And he became my hero. And I started a little band, and I played all of his songs. I learned every one of his songs and played all of them up there. And there he is right there. And somehow in my life, I became really good friends with Charlie Daniels. And I really don't know how. I played a couple dates with him, and somehow we just became buddies. And he's one of the sweetest men ever, and I miss him severely. And as a matter of fact, he gave me this bow. So there you go. And I thought before we took a little break, Dougie would play you a sad song. I was right, damn right sorry. Hey, you see that drummer back there? Is he still smiling?
He ain't stopped yet.
Hey, give him a little clap and see what happens. Make a little noise. Well, that old devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. He come upon this young lad sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of hillbillies all joined in and it sounded something like this. Yeah! Well, the devil finished, and Johnny said, Pretty good there, son. But sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil in the House of the Rising Sun. Chicken in the red pan, picking that dough. Ready to jump by, don't y'all know? One of us, our medication's wearing off. Well, that old devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I told you once, you son of a... I'm the best it's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil in the House of the Rising Sun. Chicken in the red pan, picking out dough. Ready to jump by, don't y'all know? Doug Stock on the fiddle, everybody. With the Orange Blossom Opry Band, we're going to take about a 15-minute break and come back. Hey, listen, we got some great deals on tickets, a lot of great shows coming up. You can buy one ticket and see about 8 or 10 concerts. Check out what's going on there at the box office, and we'll meet you right back here in about 15 minutes. How's that sound? Good enough? All right.
Y'all both win.
No, I am serious. All right. Would you be able to please do a shout out to Marion Oaks Community Center? Where are they at? Not at. That's terrible grammar. Where are you is the correct grammar. Here's a little hint. Never say where you at, because that's improper. It's where are you? That's right. You're ending your sentence in a preposition. So where are the people from Marion Oaks Community? Over there? Hey, folks. Well, welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Hey, check this out, y'all. We have some folks here from Scotland. Where are they? Put your hands up over there. Wow. That's right.
The inventors of golf.
That's right. Yeah, and you think you all had a long drive from New York. So, all right. Well, I guess we're back. Yeah. Everybody here? Yeah. Huh?
I think Todd should sing.
Here's what I'm worried about. My sentence. All right. Let's play loud. You wanna?
Closer you get,
Come on, everybody.
the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? It brings out the man in me. Do I see a trace of love in your eyes? The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? Is there something magic? The way that I feel in your arms tonight. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. I keep falling. Yes, I'm falling.
Yes, I'm falling.
Yes, I'm falling.
Yes, I'm falling.
I keep falling. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. The closer you get, the further I fall.
Well, welcome back to round two. I hope you all aren't paying any attention to the words, because we don't get to play these songs a lot. Sometimes you just make them up. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is the right song. I'm on the right song. Okay. Don't wait on me, fellas. I have no idea what I'm doing. But here's Mickey to play a little guitar for you. That's a little guitar. Sometimes you got to wait for everybody to. Dougie came up here today. You know what? Through the course of this show, Dougie's playing 6 different instruments, folks. How about that?
We would like to say that this half of this program is brought to you by Depends, because whether or not we start a song depends if we're all ready.
Why wait to go? Go right now. Yep.
See if y'all remember this one. It was 700 fence posts from your place to ours, and neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Well, sometimes it was raining, sometimes it would shine, but we wore out that gravel road between your house and mine. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long, we in the middle. It's been 7 years tomorrow since we said our vows under that old pine tree. You ought to see it now, standing in the backyard, reminding me and you that if we don't see eye to eye, there's something we can do. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Oh yeah, I love the way we work it out. That's what love is all about. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long, when we meet in the middle. Oh, I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, leave that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Little Diamond Rio for you there. You tuning, Bobby?
Well, why worry about it now?
Why start now is what I was going to say.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Y'all having a good time so far tonight? Let me hear you. Well, the whole town's talking about the line I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roll. I was a rolling stone. my wife. I'd burn those beer joints down. That's all changed now. You turned my life around. Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. I used to love them and leave them. Oh, I'd brag about my freedom. How no one could tie me down. Then I met you. Now my heart beats true. Baby, you and me together feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. We're right on track. I ain't looking back. Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Come on, Bobby. How about it one more time for Mr. Bobby Randall over there? Come on, let him hear it. Oh, now I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Oh, now I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Oh yeah, I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Yes, I am. Hey.
Yeah. Y'all like Hal Ketchum? Remember Hal Ketchum? Yeah, we don't know any of his music. Let's see.
Find the right.
A flat? No. There you go.
I have this pitch controller down here that will change the pitch of my guitar, and those boys like to come up and step on it when I least expect it.
He has a pitch controller, he just can't control it. That's what Mickey said.
But I think I have it now. Yep.
There's an Elvis spooky on the marquee sign. We've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke, but Bobby's got a buck. Yeah, I got nothing but the gas in his pickup truck. They're going 90 miles an hour down a dead end road. What's the hurry, son? Where you gonna go? Well, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Small town Saturday night. All right. Lucy got a lipstick a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk, looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath, trouble on his mind. Yeah, Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. Well, they got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. I'll play the guitar, boy. Well, it drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. Yeah, because when people leave town, they never come back. Well, they're going 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign. Put the pedal to the metal with the chains their minds. Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Howl at the moon, shoot out the light. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. That's right.
Dougie and I keep switching guitars.
There you go. I got one that's in tune over here if you want it.
Let me ask y'all something. Anybody like Blake Shelton? He's not here tonight. Let me ask you another question. Anybody ever been to prison? Y'all don't raise your hands.
Jail count?
Well, the reason I ask it actually is relevant because we're going to do you a Blake Shelton song about prison. How about that? Yay. It's an encouraging song. Well, I caught my wife with another man, and it cost me 99 on a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend, and so he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Old Red, he's the dangest dog I've ever seen. He's got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. Well, you can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. Oh, but in all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden saying, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have your treat for the morning come. Well, I paid off a guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. Oh yeah, and he brought down the blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Well, he pinned her up in the swampland about a mile just south of the gate. So when I take old Red for his evening run, I just drop him off and wait. And the warden say, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have your treat for the morning come. Old Red got real used to seeing his lady every night. Oh, so I kept him away for 3 or 4 days and waited till the time got right. Oh, well, now I made my run with the evening sun, and I just smiled when I heard him turn Red out. 'Cause I was headed north to Tennessee, and old Red, he was headed south. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. red-haired blue ticks all in the South. 'Cause love got me in here, and love got me out.
Well, if I had money, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown and buy a Mercury too. She's crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got love, he stole her back again. She heard he had a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. Okay, now mama, you looking so fine, cruising around in your Mercury 49. She's crazy about a Mercury. She's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury, cruise it up and down the road. Well, if I had money, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown and buy a Mercury too. She's crazy about a Mercury. Oh, she's crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road.
Mickey Adams, everybody.
This is for all you guys in here that's ever been in trouble. Ooh, yeah. Well, I came in as the sun came up. She glared at me over her coffee cup. She said, "Where you been?" So I thought real hard and said, "I fell asleep in that hammock in the yard." She said, "You don't know it, boy, but you just blew it." And I said, "Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. Well, I ain't got a witness, and I can't prove it, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it." Hey. that look. She read my face like a cover on a book. She said, don't expect me to believe all that static, 'cause just last week I threw that hammock in the attic. My skin got so thin you could see right through it. And I stood up, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Oh, well, I ain't got a witness, and I can't prove it, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey. Thing that he could possibly do. Just look her in the eye and beg for mercy. Just face the bitter truth. Oh, baby, me and the boys played cards all night. There wasn't no hanky-panky, not a woman inside. I know I should have called, and baby, I'm real sorry. Oh, but get a cellular phone and then you won't have to worry. You know how much I love you, and darling, I'm ready to prove it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story. Oh, that's my story. That's my story. Oh, and I ain't got a witness, and you know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and man, I'm sticking to it. You know I ain't gonna do a thing, darling, unless you prove it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's do that verse again. I'm just kidding.
Dustin Jenkins, everybody. How about the Orange Blossom Opry Band? For those of you new folks, I won't go into all this. You can Google my name, but I've played in a lot of famous bands and with a lot of famous people, but I never played in a band that's any better than the Orange Blossom Opry Band. I mean, these guys work. You know, I've been here, I'm starting 4 years. I've been here. I kind of started over there, and then I ended up over there, and then I somehow ended up here and probably out there next. But one of the coolest things, I want to tell you a story. One of the coolest things about playing in one spot, most of my life I've lived on a tour bus traveling around the world playing music, but I've been here for 4 years, and tons of people have come up to me and throughout the 4 years and brought old records that I played on, old T-shirts, pictures of me when at concerts they came to, and just different things that most of the time make me realize how lucky I am, and because my fame has far surpassed my talent. But
that's not true.
The band will agree with that. But it's just really cool because I get to see a bunch of things. I want to share with you a story. Out of all the 4 years I've been here, the absolute best story that was ever, this old boy came up to me and he said, I got to tell you a story. I said, all right. And he said, I just got married. And he said, I had no money. I had no way of making a living. I didn't know what I was going to do. And he said, I was broke. And he said, I took my guitar and I went down to this honky-tonk. And he said, I walked into this honky-tonk and these guys were playing in there and they were packing it in and doing really good. And he said, I went up to the main guy and he said, I told him the story. He said, listen, man, I don't have any money. I just got married. I need a job. And he said, that guy hired me. And he said, I played in that guy's band for several years. And he said that without that guy, he said, I don't know what I'd done. He said, I was really in trouble. He said, that guy gave me a job. And he said, I worked for him for years. And he said, that guy was your dad. And anyway, my dad's birthday was a couple days ago, April 26th, and my dad would have been 96 years old. The guy that told me that story, his birthday is May 7th, and he will be 90 years old, and he's sitting right in that chair. So I want y'all to sing your guts out to Bruce for happy birthday. Ready? Everybody sing. Happy birthday to you. Come on, Bruce. Happy birthday to Happy birthday to you. All right. I'm a big old crybaby, so I got to stop that. Hey, did you, Bruce, excuse me, did you play in a band with Bobby Hoyt's dad as well? Did you play with him? You did? With Bob Hoyt Sr.? Well, here's a little bit of trivia for you. This is his guitar. So there you go. So let's see if I got any music in it, all right? Please come to Boston for the springtime. Staying here with some friends, and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no, but won't you come home with me? She said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver when the snow falls. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found. Though I love you, it goes down the canyon. We'll lie awake at night till it comes back around. Please come to Denver, she said no, but won't you come home to me? She said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. All the things I thought I had and all that I ain't got, I still need you. Somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California's nice and they've got lots of room. We live in a house that looks out over the ocean. There's some stars that fell from the sky. Live in upon a hill. Please come to LA, she just said no, but won't you come home to me? She said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
Ladies and gentlemen, formerly of Sawyer Brown and Confederate Railroad. How about it? One big more time, Mr. Bobby Randall.
Thank y'all. I didn't hear anything. I heard Mickey say, I gotta pee.
I
wearing my Depends. I'm going right now.
That's all right. We're going to take you back right now with an oldie but a goodie. Anybody like the Doobie Brothers? We're not doing any of their stuff.
You know where they got that name, don't you?
I got an idea.
Not a clue.
You know, this song brings back so many memories for me. The first time I ever heard this, I think I was about 3. Let's just sing the song.
Ah, yahoo! Hit it, Mickey.
All right, come on. Don't you feel it growing day by day? People are getting ready for the news. Some are happy and some are sad. Oh, now let the music play. Hey, y'all quit now, come on. 'Cause what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. You gotta get a message and I get it on through. Oh, now don't you ask me why. All the time. We're gonna play it for you. Well, I know, you know, baby, everything I say. Meet me in the country for the day. And we'll be happy, and maybe we'll dance. Oh, yeah, we're gonna dance the blues away. And if I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, well, there ain't nothing we can do or say. Feeling good, yeah, feeling fine. Oh, baby, gonna let the music play. Everybody sing the song. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, baby, oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky. And the crowd is getting bigger, listening for the happy sound, so we gotta let them fly. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, 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 listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. One more time, everybody, sing it out. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. Oh. Yeehaw. Don't it be, Mickey said this beat's played in a nightclub all day long. That's all right. So y'all having a good time so far tonight? We did a little Lone Star, I think, in the first set, didn't we? We did Amazed. So I just found out today there's another version of this next song, because you know, I'm significantly younger than the rest of the guys on the stage.
I think he pointed that out already.
Y'all should give me a hand for that.
I think the word you're looking for is significantly more immature.
Yeah, all these guys on this stage could be my daddy. Except one. Bobby could be my grandpa. I love you, Papa.
Papa, love you too, bud.
All right, we're going to do another Lone Star version of this song for you right here. See if y'all recognize this one. I put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? 'Cause I've got a first class ticket, but I'm blue as a boy can be. Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue, and I followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him, they just hovered round his tomb. There's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. Walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, and they've got gospel in the air. And Reverend Green will be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. You got a prayer in Memphis. Now New Rio plays the piano every night at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number. So I sang with all my might. She said, "Tell me, are you a Christian?" And I said, "Ma'am, I am tonight." Walking in Memphis, oh, walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, oh, but do I really feel the way I feel? Oh, walking in Memphis, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Woo! Thank y'all.
I told you so.
Was it?
He doesn't have a guitar? Well, hi, Dougie.
I ain't singing.
I ain't seen it. I make up the set list, and just to be honest with you, none of us want to follow that. Well, why would you?
You don't even want to get in front of it.
Yeah. Right. We're waiting to.
Mickey's looking for his signal.
How could you?
Has anybody seen it?
Yeah. Mickey just bought this new guitar, y'all. That's it.
How do you like it so far?
How you liking it now? Wait, I'm gonna switch to another one. Well, I'll do this real quick while you're stumbling around, Mickey. The box office is closed, but I want to tell you there's some great shows coming to the Orange Blossom Opry, y'all, and I introduced everybody here. I introduced all the crew. I probably didn't introduce the two most important people in our lives, and that's Roger and Heather Byers, who own this place. We need to give them a round of applause. Because they kept this thing going all through the pandemic. I don't know how the hell they did that, but we somehow managed to keep the place going. And they're bringing all these incredible shows. You can buy, I don't know if they have the thing up there. You can buy one ticket and see about 8 or 10 concerts this summer. The Orange Blossom Opry Band will be opening for all of those concerts, as well as backing up the bands. And one of the things I wanted to say about the band, y'all go to concerts, right? Everybody goes to concerts. I was in 2 or 3 different concert bands. We traveled all around the world. Here's what you don't think about. We play the same 15 songs every night. I was in Confederate Railroad for 7 years before I came here. We play the same songs all the time. So you got to be good, right? You've been playing the same songs for 20 or 30 years. This band doesn't have that luxury. This band has to learn a bunch of songs for Thursday, then all these other songs, and then try to learn our own songs for Friday Night Live. That's why I tell you this is not only the best band I've ever played in, but it's certainly the hardest working band. All right, are you done? He recovered? Hey, Dougie, what key is this in? This is another brand new song. What key is this in?
D.
D?
D.
All right, give me 1 second.
For
here.
Doug.
I mean, does it matter?
It's in D for Dougie. Got any Little Jimmy Dickens fans? Anybody know who Little Jimmy Dickens is? Here's a Little Jimmy Dickens song.
I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that would kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like a Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. And it can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Denny 110 nice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. They call me a redneck, white trash and blue collar. I could change all that if I had $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't see a camel through the eye of a needle. I guess that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. Buy me a boat, and you can buy me a truck to pull it. You can buy me a Denny 110 nice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it could buy me a boat to float down on the water with a beer. I hear the Powerball lotto is sitting on 100 rim. Well, that could buy me a brand new rod and reel, and it could buy me a boat, and it could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a Yeti 110 nice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, I know what they say, money can't buy everything, and maybe so, but it could buy me a boat. And I know what they say, money can't buy everything, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. But it can buy me a boat. Yeah.
So I fooled you on that. It probably wasn't Little Jimmy Dickens. But got any old country music folks in here? Like the old stuff? Well,
I see 5 on the stage.
yeah. Cowboys ain't easy to love, they're harder to hold. I know that. Well, they'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Willie!
Lone-star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he don't die young, and you'll probably just ride away.
Everybody sing, come on. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them play guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and you're always alone, even with someone they love. Tell them, Willie.
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms, clear mountain morning. Little worn puppies and children and girls of the night.
Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes don't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Everybody sing, come on now. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them play guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such, and get haircuts. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Oh, they'll never stay home and you're always alone, even with someone they love. Oh, you'll never stay home and you're always alone, even with someone they love. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you earlier about Kevin, and it's not a funny thing. He's pretty much hurting all night long, but I want you all to give a special round of applause for that dude over there, who is sucking it up, as they say. Just suck it up and playing.
That's right.
And doing a great job.
Didn't know what I was getting myself into.
All right, is this in the key of C?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Don't bother telling me what I got coming in the morning. I already know. I got some feel-good pills and a red Gatorade by my bed, just ready to go. Take it down, 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 down. Drive best, buy me a cab. Let's hit it for a spot downtown. It's all about the night, good times and the music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right. No worries, we rocking, all kinds of concoctions in our hands. Well, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. It's all about the night. April, the thing, I've been looking at you since the moment you walked in. I got some wild, wild buzz. I love spending money. I see you brought a couple of friends. Girl, I don't need your name or even your number. Saturday. Honey, let's act like fools, break a few rules, party the night away. It's all about the night, good times and the music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right, no worries, we're rocking all kinds of concoctions in our hands. Well, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. It's all about the night. It's all about the night, good times and the music and laughing and grooving to the band. Everybody's getting right, got no worries, we're rocking all kinds of concoctions in our hands. Well, tomorrow can wait till tomorrow, that's right. Tomorrow can wait till tomorrow. It's all about tonight, all about tonight. It's all about tonight, that's right. Come on.
Well, that was a lot of noise.
Mickey.
I heard that. Did you hear that? No. Yes. All of our batteries are getting low, I think.
It's what y'all don't understand is the reason that's so funny up here is because we all know how much Bobby loves in-ear monitors.
Y'all don't know what in-ear monitors mean, but I'm the last guy to go to them, which means that's what these things are. But those of you who play, anybody play in a band out there? Bruce? Yeah, y'all do? All right. Well, those in-ears are all good, but I'm an old school guy. Hey, speaking of an old school guy, there were some buddies of mine sitting around one time. They came to Florida, as a matter of fact, and they wrote a bunch of songs. They wrote What's Going On in Your World. They wrote Oceanfront Property, and they wrote these songs in a weekend. And they came back to write another song. They didn't know what they're going to write. And Royce Porter walked in there and said to Dean Dillon, he said, excuse me, they were all sitting in the same configuration. He said, excuse me, man, I think you got my chair. Let me sit there. And out of that came this song. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. Oh, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit here, I'll be glad to share. Well, it's usually packed here on Friday nights. If you don't mind, could I talk you out of the line? Well, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome, but I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. Oh, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good, aren't they? Would you like to dance? you think there's a chance that later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Hey, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all.
Here's a song my fellow that's coming here in just a few weeks. Mr. Ty Herndon. A song called Living in a Moment. Well, the world just loves two lonely people. The world just loves two broken hearts. The odds were against us, but baby, here we are. In our own little place, in our own little corner, this whole cold world just got a little warmer. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna hold you in my arms. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? Oh, if we never get rich on what money can buy, it don't matter, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause I've got it all when I'm holding you this way. Listen now, see, I live to love you, I die to keep you safe inside these arms that need you. I'll be loving you with the very last breath I take. Yes, I will. And when they carve my soul, all they need to write on it is once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Hey, now tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? Oh, now ashes to ashes, dust into dust. Well, I'll lay beside you forever in love. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment? Oh yeah, I'm loved every minute. And now tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? Oh yeah, I'm a living in a moment, yes I am, I would die for. Oh, 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 living in a moment that I would die for. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, thank you all so much. We've enjoyed being here with you tonight. Before we do this this next song, my last song for the night, as far as I know, we got this thing called a set list we rarely stick to. I want to let y'all know about something real quick. If you bring the house lights up for me really quick, how many of you have one of these things with you? Anybody who didn't raise your hand, you're a liar. Because we have to have them. We cannot live. We cannot live without these things. I'd like to throw mine in the river. But they'd find it and find me for doing it, I reckon. So since we got to live with these things, if you would very quickly pick it up now. Bobby told you not to text earlier, but now is a time that you can pick your phone up, okay, without getting yelled at. Feels like school, don't it? Pick your phone up and go over to Facebook real quick and type in the search bar, if you haven't already, the Orange Blossom Opry. The Orange Blossom Opry, and if you will, the Orange Blossom Opry. Bobby didn't hear me the first time. And if you will, hit the like and the follow button on that page, and that's where you're going to find very neat things that we post all the time. Sometimes it's fun and funny stuff. Sometimes it's information that you need to know about. One of the things that you would find there, for instance, is the concert series that is coming up. Ty Herndon is actually going to be here among 8 other artists. Bobby, if you would, go ahead and tell them about that, because I don't know all the details.
Thank you. Good night. Well, for one ticket, you buy one ticket and you get to go to all the concerts. It's Ty Herndon. Let's see, Chad Brock will be here, Buddy Jewell will be here, Jeff Bates will be here, Highway 101, Daryl Worley, John Barry, and Wade Hayes, and Carolyn Dawn Johnson. So it's a pretty good deal. For one ticket, you get to come to all the shows. But what that means to all of us is that you all will be at the same show, so we can't play the same songs. But we'll also have to learn all these guys' songs and everything again. Just another tribute to the Orange Blossom Opry Band. But check it out and come see us, because we got a lot of stuff going on all summer.
And thank y'all for doing that with your folks. All right. We did a show a few weeks back called a tribute, or salute rather, to the music of Vince Gill. Anybody here for that? Well, thank you so much. It's because of your generous contribution to a ticket that I was able to eat that week, so I appreciate it. And we're going to do one of those songs for you right now. Look at us after all these years together. Look at us after all that we've been through.
One of these nights, one of these crazy.
Let's pick it up from the bridge.
What in the hell was that?
Look at us went disco.
Somebody's
that?
still on their Facebook page.
Do what?
Somebody's still on their Facebook.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Where we want to pick this one up?
Sure was pretty. Start again, Doug. Come on, Doug.
Look at us after all that these years together. It's over now. I've just lost it. Look at us. Oh well. After all that we've been through, it's okay. It's just my biggest song of the night. Look at us, still leaning on each other. And if you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Well, look at you, still pretty as a picture. And then look at me, 'cause I'm still crazy over you. Look at us, still believing in forever. And if you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Oh, oh, oh. they'll just look at us. One more time on the steel guitar. Give it up for Mr. Doug Stock as he plays for you this evening. Chances are that we'll go down in history. And when they want to see how true love should be, they'll just look at us. Oh,